Okay, so the next toolbox feature that we're going to talk about is going to be the dice. So let's open that up. So remember, we're logged in here, and we're going to go to the dice, or they're going to go to the toolbox, and we're going to click on dice. All right, so a couple things that we have here that we can talk about really quickly. So we have all of this information down here. We're going to roll the dice. We can click on the types of dice that we want. Here we can add dice to it. So we can add different dice to it. And when I click off of that, you're going to see all of those dice. If I don't want any of that stuff, I can clean it up very quickly by using the cleanup tool here. And then we have our results. This is our normal distribution. It always is out of 100 rolls. So if you're talking about mean, you can take a look at that. To get that off of there, or to add anything else, you're going to go up here and you're going to use the gear. So if I don't want that plot, you can get rid of it down at the bottom for the menu item. The roll animation is always going to be set there. And then we also have dice colors. So if we wanted to change the color, we could definitely do that. We can, the set plot we just heard, if we want to hear the sound. So if we click on the sound and roll it, we're going to hear the actual sound of dice. So we're going to hit percentile dice, and then we're going to exit out. But you need to do that, actually, we need to add more dice here. So then when we do that, we're going to add, and then it'll give us the result of everything that is up there. Okay, so now coming back, turning that off, we can turn back on the sound. And then what if we want it to actually look like the dice that they're rolling in class? So then you just do the D6 pips, and then you have it, and we have our dice and look exactly like dice you have in classroom. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to say, okay, we have different groups and we want different things going on. So we are going to add different dice. So now what we can do is we're going to come here and we're going to change the color to this dice here, and we're going to change the color of this dice to black. Oops, there we go. And then we're going to add additional dice to each one of these. And now we have dice. So now we can roll, roll, roll. So this is great. So you can have different groups and different things going, but you can also use this, remember, for math. So if you're looking at math and we want to make them a little bit smaller, they are overlays. So now I can pick up the pen and I can be like, all right, this one is a 5. And then we're going to plus, and we've got 12 here, plus, and we've got 7 here. So now we are looking at practicing math problems with dice, with having 3 dice up there.